Sometimes people get married and they want to know how to not mess up their marriage before it starts. What's some helpful pre-marriage advice?
Compatibility is obviously something that people have, and that's how they kind of create that bond because of like interest and things like that. But when you're getting married, I think it's important to have the like interest in the deep things or the important things. The Bible calls this to be equally yoked, meaning you're going in the same direction, right? And that would be not just religion, but even if somebody's super negative and another person's super positive, that's probably going to cause problems. You know, if somebody wants to just sit down on the couch and do nothing all day and the other person wants to go out and change the world, that's probably going to cause problems. So you really want to make sure that you're equally yoked with that person in life and calling and religion and in politics even and things like this. Be wise about those things.
Do not look for that person or that marriage or that relationship to fulfill you in any way. There is a place for the relationship to have value, but it is not your value as a person. And if you go into a marriage thinking that that's going to fix your problems or that's going to help you feel a certain way, it's not. You've got to make that choice on your own before you ever even get married.
If you are holding off until you are not nervous before the ceremony, if I've got questions and I've got doubts before I put on a ring, that means that you have a brain and you're paying attention. That is not bad. It is not, it's actually not abnormal. It's okay to talk about those things, and it's okay to recognize the fact that you're doing something that's kind of scary, and it's going to be good. A lot of the best things in life that you do evoke some anxiety, and then when you get there, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think another thing is parenting. That's a big issue. And I know some people watching this might be going through a second marriage, and you might have stepchildren and blended families, but it's still the same. I mean, you still have to understand how this person parents. How much will you let the child play video games? Will you let him watch rated R movies when he's 12? Are they going to be able to listen to whatever they want? Unlimited friend time and screen time. These things will cause problems, and you'll have conflict if you don't talk about this stuff before you get married.
There's know yourself, know where your mind has wandered before. Putting on a ring doesn't make a person not have poor boundaries when they're flirting at a restaurant. Putting on a ring doesn't make your internet addictions go away. Putting on a ring doesn't magically change the way that you it's just putting on a ring. That's all it does. And so if there are things that you're wanting to disappear when you get married, it's going to happen because you work to make them disappear when you are married. A ring doesn't change your habits, and can't. That's you that does that. Maybe while you're wearing a ring.
So be honest. The main thing, be honest, because if you're dishonest, then all that stuff's going to come out anyway in the wash, and it's not going to turn out good. And if you really want somebody to accept you for who you are and to love you for who you are, then honesty is the only way to do that. So if you're struggling with this idea of getting married and I don't know what to do and I don't know if this is the right decision.
We do the SYMBIS. We do the SYMBIS test. We offer that. Right, yeah. And also if you do premarital counseling, you get a certificate that makes it cheaper for you to get your marriage license. And that helps. And then also you work through those issues that you don't know that you're carrying into your marriage. Like the way that your parents talk to each other, that maybe the other person's parents don't talk to them like that. And then you don't want to do the same thing because you haven't talked about it, like money and sex and fighting and... Yeah. There's a lot to it. Give us a call.